He was Joe Dirt's dad, and he had like a fucking mullet too. It was hilarious.
Shall we get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
And we're back! Episode 110. I am your host, as always, Matt Musselwhite. I am joined by that guy, Bryan Kern. Jordan's barely hanging on by a thread down there. And we are joined by Mr. Tyler Tate from Hollowfront. What's going on, everybody?
Not much, man. Just, it's 11 o'clock here, so I'm just about to burn the midnight oil and talk to you fellas.
We're a little late, right? It's most people's bedtime by now.
It's funny because I saw when they sent me the interview request, it said 8 p.m. Pacific time, but I didn't see the Pacific time. So I was like,
that's
okay,
how we got in.
And then I saw today when you guys posted like on like Instagram and stuff, it was like 11 p.m. Eastern. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I had no idea. But no, it's cool. I have nothing else going on, so.
Perfect.
I mean, we do have sushi waiting for you, so I promise we're not going to keep you too late because there's nothing worse than fucking mediocre sushi. So
I already told
it's in the fridge.
You can eat that shit on the air,
right.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Good,
feel
man.
free to scrump a roll down.
Yeah, it's not very crunchy. You could probably get away with it. I've done worse. I'm pretty sure I chopped down Domino's like a week or two ago.
We have a bad habit of using really, really wrong identifiers for words over here, descriptors, and like long sandwiches doesn't fit, and crispy sushi. I don't know if that's necessarily something that I want to.
There are crispy pieces on sushi though, and then there's like tempura parts.
It's like it's a crunchy roll.
Crunchy roll, yeah, but you don't want. I don't think that's a feature of a sushi.
All I know is
Crunchy Dragon.
I'm all about the crunchy stuff on sushi, and we are not about to get into long sandwiches again. That's
bro.
We're not doing long sandwiches.
Real quick question for you, Tyler. When you get a sandwich, you don't want it to be short.
I don't.
How do you prefer your sandwich? No, we didn't lose him. He's booted. How do you prefer your sandwiches?
I prefer them to fill me up. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, what's a short sandwich? Like a 6
It's kind of an inside joke of the show.
Because if I go to Subway, I'm getting the big one.
Yeah, that's a long sandwich. Have you ever got like any of the chicken sandwiches from Burger King that they're kind of long?
See, I don't like those. Okay, now I don't like those chicken sandwiches because they're garbage. They're
there you
garbage.
go. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
All right, that is a Burger King sponsorship.
Sorry,
BK. I'm so good on that anyway.
Yeah, we're not. They weren't getting a lot of our business anyways.
No, I can't even tell you the last time I've been to a Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King and us, we can move along. We can move along to some topics for the news. Yeah, okay.
New tours this week that we can talk about. Festivals.
We do have. Yeah, so this coincides with Kendrick Lamar's release today. Kendrick Lamar, new music. We'll get into that along with the headlines just because they kind of coincide this week. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar obviously released a new album. Me and Jordan think it's good. Matt hates it. Did you happen to listen to Kendrick Lamar, or do you listen to Kendrick Lamar, Tyler?
I don't.
Perfect. You didn't miss shit, bro.
I've probably heard songs of his, but if you put them out and they were playing and it's like, hey, do you know what this is? Like, no fucking clue.
Acceptable. That's acceptable.
So this wasn't the most disappointing day in May for you. All right, cool. Good.
Yeah, we're not holding it against you. Anyways, 2 features that he had. If you want to pop that up one more time, Matt, for me. 2 features that he has on the album. Yeah, Baby Keem and Tanya Leone. They're going to be on tour with him. So come help Mr. Morale get out the box.
I'd be down to see Kendrick if he performs like the other shit. But what I realized about Kendrick, I like every other album. I like Good Kid, Mad City. I hate To Pimp a Butterfly. I like Damn, and I 6 years for this shit. 6 years of the beat.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he wasn't very happy about it. And, I'm sure we'll get into it at some other point, but Kendrick Lamar, it was a highly anticipated release. We had to cover it to some degree. We also have Riot Fest. If we want the Riot Fest flyer up there, that's
way cooler. That's way cooler.
Yes, sir. September 16th to 18th of this year in Chicago, Illinois, baby. We've got Riot Fest.
In Chicago? I'm hella not gonna do that.
Like, damn, they really went into like deep into the vault to be like, hey, what band can we bring in for this?
Yeah, man.
Placebo?
Confusion.
They always pop up like in random festivals or Coachella, dude. I swear, they won't go away.
Yeah,
Same thing with Portugal the Man. I've only met 2 Portugal the Man fans in my entire life.
Let's not forget that they originally had the third headliner, which turned out to be 9 Inch Nails, all question marked on the flyer. They originally had MCR and then Misfits. 9 Inch Nails was question marked out. Therefore, they were like a surprise band. Yeah, man. When was the last time 9 Inch Nails at a fest, at a fucking fest? Let's go. Like an actual metalcore fest? That's great.
Youngblood is headlining
when
on Saturday.
Youngblood come back? To my understanding, they were broken up. They were a defunct band.
Possible, yeah.
Fucking came out of nowhere. Like, okay. So we disappeared for a year, guys.
Okay, it's not just me experiencing that. Jordan, we might have to.
Jordan, are you on McDonald's Wi-Fi again? Because it's like mega lag right now, bro.
We're gonna have to slide you out, man. But anyway, yeah, okay, cool.
But look, we will send you.
Someone just said metalcore though, and I didn't see a single metalcore band on there.
I mean, right? Because Riot Fest. I mean, you look at like tours in the past; they've definitely had more
Madball.
Hardcore.
That Madball's like hardcore as fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm old. I gotta get close to the screen to read these.
I can't read the bottom ones either, dude. Oh, look, the story so far.
It's definitely more like post-hardcore.
Less than Jake. I could bring my skateboard.
Pop punk shit.
Pop punk for
Alice
sure.
Glass. I love me some Alice Glass. It says Mom Jeans, but my dyslexic ass read that as Norma.
Yeah,
Jeans.
now that I look at it, I really don't like this at all.
Yeah, I'm so mad about Youngblood, dude. Just seeing his name makes me angry.
If you go to the When We Were Young Fest, you're gonna get all the like mainstream core pop post-hardcore bands.
All the cool emo bands that existed ever. Better? No, but okay.
Oh, he's frozen now. He's straight up carbonite.
No, but I want you around.
It's all right, man. Hey,
it's cool.
Dude,
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, the connection's, not feeling well either. It's meant to
heavy salt on the margarita.
You did go heavy salt. You're gonna put yourself in cardiac arrest.
Heavy salt.
I didn't get a tour. I didn't get a poster for it for whatever reason. But Polyphia announced a headlining tour, and they're going out from like August 3rd to like they're going out from July 27th to like September 15th. They're going out for over a full month, and they're starting in Houston and they're ending in Austin. They're hitting the fucking whole country. It's kind of crazy.
I'm glad you mentioned that because someone hit me up on through Facebook, and they're a fan of Polyphia. They're going to see them. They said for the first time ever. I told them they're really good, and they said that Unprocessed is an underrated band. They're like second or third on the bill. Opening up.
I've heard some songs from them.
I've yet to get around to it because I was too busy, with the unpaid interns prepping for this podcast. But I'm gonna check it out tonight. Unprocessed. I don't know if that's a good band name. I can't Google that easily.
Yeah.
At least what I heard was Genty.
They better be with that name.
Yeah, and then Death Tour. I thought it was called the Death Tour for a second, but Death Tour is actually the name of a band. They're the other supporting act. So it's Death Tour, Unprocessed, and then Polyphia.
That's another band that'd be hard to Google. Death Tour? Come on.
It goes from Houston, Texas on July 28th to Austin, Texas on September 3rd, and it's a total of 29 dates if I counted correctly. It's a lot.
So it's probably like 27.
That's a tour.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a decent one, and you get it right at the tail end of the summer, and I think that'd be a good one. Polyphia's to me, Polyphia's like a fucking party band. When you go to see them live, it's a party. Everybody's grooving.
They're like a smart person, band.
Not like a party band.
Guitarist band.
Yeah, but they're groovy. They're so good, and now their later shit's real pop. Or not like poppy, but it's very it's groovy. It's definitely groovy. More blues oriented. Yeah, it's just like
everybody grooves. Every Polyphia show has like three guitarists in the back that are just standing there like this, just watching them play. And they never really have anything nice to say about it, but they always go to the show.
Pissed.
Guaranteed.
They never have anything nice to say.
That happens for everyone everywhere.
I could do that, but better. I could play that.
It's the best piece of advice a fan's ever given you, Tyler. It's the best piece of just left field advice
that a fan gave you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten advice. I think it's more just kind of a backhanded compliment, like,
"Oh no,
you sounded better last time," or something like that. It's just,
I always
those super like honest people, which I honestly I respect it.
Do they know? Because we hear it. We hear it all the time. We hear these weird questions or these weird things, and you almost wonder, oh, they just don't know how to interact. Or maybe you're like, oh, people just are like socially awkward, maybe. Do you think that it is like, I mean, yeah, bro, I mean, you could have been better last time, but yeah, you were better this time, for sure. Like, or are they just like...
That's such an odd thing to tell a vocalist, dude.
Yeah, or
you got
they like...
way better than the last time.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment, you know, like you're
right.
better this time than you were last time, or you know, yeah, I don't know, man. I think there are just those people out there that are just have zero filter. They don't know how to, and ultimately they just are like, I'm honest. Fuck you if you don't care. If you care, you know, like I'm honest, you know, and I guess that's you know, and I think it's something you just take in stride as a musician. You just thank you, you know, and just on to the next person.
I've been told that European fans are like that. That they're like, oh, you guys, you play very fast, but not very good. Like they're just really like blunt.
Oh, I've heard some stories like from other, because we haven't been to Europe yet, but we will get there. But
you will. You will.
Like friends of mine went over there and like, oh, you put on some weight since the last time you were here, or something like that, you know, like just straight up being like, you're fat, motherfucker.
I'm American, bro. What do you want from me?
Like, yeah, dude, it's tough. It's tough out here for
we
for
make
Americans.
a 2XL over here. Don't you understand?
we make way bigger than that. We've made a 7.
There is a 4XL.
We
had a fan that reached out and he got like a 5 or 6X. He just asked, you know, and we paid like almost $70 just to make one shirt because it was that big. It was insane. And we didn't charge him like extra. We just charged him exact cost and shipping. But
shit, that's hard though. Oh man, he got it.
All right. We are moving along here. Some happy announcements. All right. The first one.
I need happy news, bro.
Hopefully bring in a well-deserved life into this world. Kelly Osbourne and husband Sid Wilson. Kelly Osbourne and her husband.
Are they actually married?
Or boyfriend, I guess. Okay, maybe they're not married, but they're having a baby.
Brian, I only support.
Oh yes.
No.
He doesn't support pregnancies and wedlock.
Premarital sex? No, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. I'm kidding.
He's been
such an odd thing odd hill to die on.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, so yes, they're having a child. Congratulations to them. I didn't even know that they were dating, to be honest. So I was kind of.
I just found out not too long ago because you see them on them dumb, metal sucks or whatever. Those like really like that's all they do is do the tabloid shit.
My joke for the night. My joke for the night was that he kind of looks like Jordan. He kind of looks like our other co-host Jordan, who isn't on the show now, who's had some technical difficulties. But hey, Kelly Osbourne, not looking too bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean, for the there's plastic surgery, obviously, but I'm not
mad at some decent work. I'm not mad at some decent
insert misogynistic comment here.
Well-placed plastic surgery, and I think she's like closer to our age, right? She was the younger or the older of the two. I don't know.
I didn't watch that show.
Gotta be close.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how old you guys are, but she's got to be like close to 40, 35, 36.
I'm 34, but I tell people I'm 26.
Yeah, we're 34.
Okay. Yeah, she's probably mid to late 30s.
Could be.
Yeah.
But could be. All right, she
definitely grew up listening to Korn. That's for sure.
One success story to a somewhat.
She grew up knowing Korn.
I know, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, is she Korn? Korn's the band that she was pumping, knowing and being connected to who she was connected. That was the one. Korn.
Heavy Salt, Brian. Heavy Salt.
Heavy Salt. Okay. This is Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes, allegedly former star, child star, and
former.
I mean, now she's like in her 30s for sure, and has had
so.
Little to no success. But anyways, apparently some lewd and nude photos were leaked. Apparently, I believe through Instagram, and she went to Instagram and said,
"Got me one. Hold on."
Okay, what?
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's Better Days. That was.
She's probably like 17 there too.
All right. No, okay. We don't we can take it down. We can take it down.
I don't think.
All right. Yeah. Now we might be getting. This might be the show that did us in. Tyler, you might be a part of it. This is her now.
Bro, I knew it. You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Dang. So this is the
metalcore lawyers. Son of a bitch.
Metalcore lawyers. You guys watch It's Always Sunny? We're lawyers. Put the fucking hands in no. Okay, is that just me?
No, you're the only one that watches that show, Brian. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Nobody watched that. How old did you say you were, Tyler? I know it's improper to ask someone.
I'm 30. I'm 30. I'm
did.
31.
He actually didn't say.
You don't look a day over 28, bro. You're looking good.
Rude ass question to ask our guest. Just kidding.
I told you, dude. Unpaid interns, man. If you start paying them, we probably have some better questions. Until then,
you had a Key and Peele photo, I think, or you had something in here. Oh. That's all the story I had. I didn't, but I saw that.
Okay, what was that? So check this out. All right, so we're testing out a new game again. Unpaid.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to jump ahead. I was just going.
This is supposed to be politically correct. Fuck, marry, kill. Since we had so many complaints about the other version of the game. All right, so I think this will work. I think this is cancel proof. Okay, I think we're good. All right, everyone, hang on here.
Hey, we're going for it now, right out of the gate.
Hey, we're in the thick of it. Okay, so it's happening. All right, here are your three choices.
Very fucking okay.
You ready for this? Keegan-Michael Key.
Okay, Key. All right, there you go.
William Ryan Key from Yellow Card.
Wow,
I'm seeing the theme here.
Or the Black Keys.
Black Keys, yes. All right.
It's cancel proof, right? We can get away with this, right?
I don't know. Do we have to provide explanations why we're marrying?
I don't think it's a legit criminal threat if one of us wants to kill him.
So we gotta. Oh, man.
Yeah. Do we have to provide explanations? I have mine, but do we have to? Provide explanations?
Dude, I know who's going first.
Okay. Explanations or no?
Yeah, you need an explanation. I want to know why you're doing it. You know, look him in the eyes.
Man.
Killing Black Keys just because.
Why? Oh, you're
I'm not a fan of the music. Not a
fan.
Oh,
you're such a tasteless bastard, bro. I can't believe you.
Not a fan of the music.
Oh.
Probably gonna fuck Keegan-Michael Key just for the sake. I think I
wow.
If I had to choose, I feel like he'd probably be better at it than homeboy from Yellow Card, and I guess Yellow Card. You know, I'm just gonna.
Okay, so I'm definitely Ryan Key's done. I'm probably gonna marry Michael Keegan Key, whatever, because he's funny and definitely gonna fuck the Black Keys because you've heard the music. I mean, not this tasteless asshole over here, but I'm telling you, the Black Keys, that's like sex music. Okay, they were in like Victoria's Secret commercials and shit. Like these guys, I just feel like. He's going to have that filter over his voice when he speaks to me, okay?
You don't think Ryan Key would serenade the fuck out of you, though? That was kind of my thing. That was like,
with all the lights and sounds?
I'm going to marry him. I'm going to get songs all the fucking time. I mean, he's a decent musician.
I don't want him to.
Music.
I don't care. I don't want him to. Tijuana fucking gold version of Ryan Gosling. I don't need him.
All right, Tyler, you've had plenty of time to think about this.
This is what I got, all right?
I'm excited. I'm going to let you know right now.
I'm going to marry Keegan-Michael Key because he's hilarious.
It's a good choice.
And he's a famous movie star. So, I mean, you know, I got some security there.
Oh, dude, definitely.
Damn, you went logical. All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to fuck the Black Keys because, for one, it's two. That's a threesome. You know.
Oh, my God.
I was just about to say, you want to be Eiffel Towered, you fucking weirdo. You want to be Eiffel. You want to be you want to be flown to Paris.
Susio.
So that's why I would fuck them. Then I would kill the dude from Yellow Card because
we have the same choices. Yes.
Only, and this is my main reason. Is because they sued Juice WRLD after he died.
Oh, that's accurate.
Good point.
And it was kind of shitty.
He was dead, and they were still suing him for lucid dreams. Yeah, it wasn't cool.
I just can't with the Black Keys music.
Why? Because you don't like rock and roll and blues?
Yeah, you just wanted a good time. I get it, Tyler. You just wanted a good time. I mean, that's what I was going with Keegan-Michael Key. I thought he looks fun.
I want him for the long run.
I mean, that's a smart move. That's a smart move. I would switch. I would.
No, at some point you're gonna hang out with Jordan Peele, and that's pretty cool.
I'm still killing the Black Keys.
Get out of here, dude. Their music is so good. They just dropped an album today too. It's actually really good. I used to know a girl that would boof.
Okay, boofing. We're gonna go straight to boofing. This is a
Going
wild
straight
episode.
to the booth.
Right out of the gate. We do have some sort of interview planned, I believe, right?
I mean, yeah, there was an interview portion. I had the interns write down some questions.
Angrier. Okay, let's just
I didn't vet
this
them
up real quick. I don't know who Angrier forklift driver is, but they support me. They support me.
I love that name. And we just leave that up for the rest of the whole episode. Angrier. So there's an angry forklift driver. This is the angrier version of it. Love it. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. All right. We are here with Tyler from Hollowfront. You guys have a new album dropping in 2 weeks, May 27th, The Price of Dreaming. So, considering inflation and the current minimum wage in this country, what is the price of dreaming?
Apparently, it's pretty high.
So am I, my friend.
But
no.
That's a loaded question.
We're good at those.
Yeah.
You didn't pick that up with the awful game we just played.
The price of dreaming is more expensive than it was 2 years ago. I'll say that.
Damn inflation. Yep. God damn it.
That's true. Thanks a lot, Oh, it's not?
No.
Thanks.
Damn.
I hate that. So, okay, so the price of dreaming, what's it mean? Is there a price of dreaming? Is this about having lucid dreams? We bring this back to Juice WRLD?
No, it's about, just being a musician. And I mean, it could really apply to any dream, it could apply to your show here. It's probably something that you do because you love it. And it's a dream of yours to probably make it a success, and
one day.
So you probably dedicate a lot more of your time to this than you would other things, and sometimes relationships and other things suffer because of that, because you put this thing in front of you. And that's pretty much how I feel about Hollowfront. I have kids, and I'm 31 years old, so it's like, I put things aside so that I could advance my dream of being a full-time touring musician. And they my kids support me, and my family supports me, and I have a very good situation. So but yeah, I do pay the price of I miss my kids, and I'm not here. I missed their birthdays last year, but I'm involved. But yeah, I mean, everyone pays a price for whatever that they love.
There's a different level of dedication, and I think that's something that probably speaks through in the album. Fortunately, we've been able to listen to it, which is fucking phenomenal. And then you've also released some singles. But speaking to that determination and that extra drive, what is it that fuels you to take that extra mile, and how do you keep yourself in check? How do you keep yourself in line? Because if we get a lot of young bands on here that are always looking to ask questions and pick brains here. And I think that it's smart that they pay attention to examples of success. And if you're sitting here letting us know that you got kids and, you have a lifestyle that you do have to take some sacrifices, what's your measuring stick? How do you make sure that you stay in line?
Oh man, it's hard. Cause I mean, as a, not to get too deep on your show here, but I've been a person that struggled with depression and all that kind of stuff my whole life, in and out of it. It's like a roller coaster, and it's tough because this kind of career is not easy. It's not, and sometimes it's not fun. For the most part, obviously, it's something that fulfills me and keeps me going. But it's tough to always stay on the straight and narrow, because it's a pretty tough dream. And I'm living it, and I've been doing, this is my 19th year of doing music.
Holy crap.
And yeah, so I guess 18, almost 19. But yeah, so I've been in 12 bands, and really
12?
12?
Yeah, 12.
Wow.
Yeah. Hollowfront's my 12th band. My only really successful band, so Hollowfront just kind of took off on its own without me trying, and then I had to kind of put more energy into it than I have other projects, and it's paying off. And I think it's also having a solid team. It's not just me, it's the whole team is been pushing this project forward for the past 6 years.
Angry or forklift driver? Of course, you can ask any question you want. Anything. Go for it. Okay, 12 different bands. Do you remember all their names?
Oh, dude.
Let's go. Come on, son. Dedication. Let's go.
Shit, they're really bad.
That's the best part because they didn't make it. So yeah, let's hear it.
Yes.
What's the worst one?
And that's definitely not the only key to success. Hollowfront's not making it based on just the name Hollowfront, regardless of how bad these ones are. But bands are out there going, "It's the name, bro. We got to get the name right." What is it?
It's hella not.
The other ones probably, like, you can go on the internet and type Hollowfront. You don't find any other bands with that name. Like, I had old bands that definitely probably shared names with other bands because didn't know the other bands existed because they were so small. Like a band I was in was called like Of the Remains. It was just like that was my very first band, Of the Remains, and then and then I joined a deathcore band, and then it became other shit. Lots of names.
I love it. Angrier Forklift Driver wants to know, is it difficult maintaining relationships, romantic or not, when touring so much?
I'm single, so that's probably, I think so. But I mean, there are people out there. There's always exceptions to the rule, like I know a lot of like successful musicians. I toured with some not too long ago, and they're all married, and have good relationships with their wives, and I haven't been able to figure that out quite yet. I think there comes a certain jealousy from people that man or woman, whoever you're dating, that they don't understand, like it's work. It's not like we're not there to party, and then it's not like it was in the 80s. We're actually there to work. We have to. It's like
don't get me started on the 80s. Whew.
I mean, you had a bunch of people doing shit for you. They just basically showed up and played and got drunk and fucked a bunch of people, Like, this isn't like that. It's, I think that it's a misconstrued, because there are a lot of like fans and stuff, and and you take a lot of pictures, and I just think jealousy plays a part in why that it doesn't work. If you don't have someone that trusts you, it ain't gonna work. And yeah, I haven't found that yet. So but like with my kids, like I just have to make sure that I'm calling, it's not every day, because I'm busy and I'm tired, but it's at least every other, every 3 days, talking to my kids and make sure they're okay. And, and I'm always available for them to call me.
That's nice. I've definitely left for tour and not told anybody before, so that's always fun too.
I mean, if I didn't have kids, and I mean, shit would be, my life could be completely different.
Yeah, it's a different story. I feel so. Before I get off like track on some crazy shit, what is the biggest difference from Loose Threads to Teapot, as we like to call it? The price of dreaming.
Teapot is what we also call it.
Teapot.
I think it's that's the cliche of more mature. I think it is more mature. It's just, and I feel like it's a more cohesive record than Loose Threads was. Like, Loose Threads is great, and I love that record, but it was a lot of like, like it'd be like heavy song, soft song, heavy song, just like, and I feel like this record doesn't really play into that, because I think we were really still trying to please heavy fans, like the heaviest, with like Ghosted, and I don't know how much you guys actually listen to us, but like just heavier songs like that, like, and just writing songs. That's the main goal of the record, was to write good songs. They're still heavy. They still have heavy parts, but they're more like structured and a little bit more mature, I guess.
Gotcha. Are they spicier? They're a little spicier.
Yeah, a little bit more technical. Like, we didn't really showcase a lot of guitar riffs like that were like, what I call them, the Weedly Deedlies, like.
I love the weed. Yeah, there's a few Weedly Deedlies in here that really get me. I like it.
That's something.
Yeah, and
I was gonna note that it is a different style almost. You guys didn't take too hard of a turn. You didn't take, and I think by the third album, people expect this kind of they expect the transition, and they kind of expect an already ready to go formula, and you guys right out of the gate just kind of take a slight turn in the other direction, and you're like, oh, and it was very pleasing. It was very pleasing to listen to, and you are right. You do sound a little bit more mature and like. You've progressed. I hate that word because it's like, oh, what does that mean? They're clean singing more?
If they don't progress, though, then you suck. That's pretty much how it goes.
That's the whole reason we hate the scene is because the fickleness of it all, right?
Yeah, we would have brought you on here and been like, gotcha, you're on here. Now we're going to tell you your record sucks. But we didn't have to do that. That's next week.
Yeah, and it's nice when the unpredictability. You didn't write something predictable, which is fucking great nowadays because how carbon copy is the shit that's coming out. How many widdly diddlies during breakdown with the atmospheric fucking background do we have to, does that make sense?
And I think we do those, and I've always been the person that says Hollow Front isn't like we're not generic, like when we are just like we're a metalcore band. We're not really out here trying to like reinvent the genre or anything. We're just making music that's fun for us to play, and it's emotional and heavily emotionally and instrumentally. It's not like something we're
Watched Hollow Front last year on the We Car tour. You guys toured with We Car. It's pretty sweet.
There's still something to be said for doing something different, though. You know what I'm saying? That was my point. Like, even though you are doing widdly diddlies and everybody's doing it, it's still coming across as like okay, this is
not everyone can do the widdly diddly. They usually diddly biddly fuck it up.
Yeah, or they'll diddly and they'll fucking come off a little bit.
I think that we just really wanted to write something that was, like I said, cohesive. It was like we wanted every song to sound different, but still maintain a certain sound, if that makes any sense. Like
your signature. Hey, that's Hollow Front. Whatever that is.
And I feel like this record, moreover than other stuff, like even like our earlier stuff, is just it all like just feels like the band. It's not just random songs placed on a record.
Got you. There's 3 songs that I picked out from here that I thought were exceptionally dope. I think my favorite song on the record is Changeling. What is something cool you can tell me about Changeling?
Like you want it like about the actual meaning of the
song, about anything you want to tell me that's I'm not going to be able to Google or find on your Wikipedia.
Well, we don't have a Wikipedia. We're not that cool yet.
Make them Wikipedia.
Yeah, noted. Whoever's out there doing
I'm not
Wikipedia
paying you to just sit there on your ass. I'm not paying you to do what I say.
I'm not paying you.
I'm not paying you. Not
getting paid. Period.
Yeah, you don't see like a GoFundMe on here. They're not getting paid at all.
Thank you for not having a Wikipedia too, by the way, because the minute you guys get to the level of a Wikipedia, not that you're not worthy of a Wikipedia.
Our research for you gets real lazy at that point.
I would say with fucking the association, Adams, yeah, you guys deserve to be on a Wikipedia page, 100%, and especially the longevity of it all, right?
Let's see if they're attached to like a week.
More generic page. Or whatever you want to call them bands have Wikipedia pages, but you're doing a solid by not having one because you open the fucking floodgate for people to put bullshit in there, and all of a sudden you're gonna have a fucking sixth
Abandon All Ships as a Wikipedia page? What the
my point exactly. Abandon All Ships of all fucking bands has a goddamn Wikipedia page.
They're not even around.
Don't fall into that trap. Don't guys, make Wikipedia. It'll be the fans that go up and go, hey bro, you said a lot better. It's all those motherfuckers just sitting there editing it. Yep.
Yeah, I don't care too much.
Yeah, don't go there.
Fear Before the March of Flames page. What the fuck, dude?
It's called Fear Before. They changed it a long time
ago. Yeah, now it is. But ... the March of Flames. Anyways, okay, so I wrote down Changeling, The Price of Dreaming, and Treading Water. I thought were exceptionally good. So if there's any juicy tidbits you could tell us about those.
Changeling is, I think, a sweet song. We're planning on playing that on the August Burns Red tour that we're on in the summer. And it's a pretty bouncy, like, It's not really, it wasn't really ever intended to be a single or anything, but I think it's a fun song, man. It's just like, it's very metalcore-y, but like it's good. I like that one. Treading Water is probably my favorite of at least the release songs. That song just fell together like so easy. It was like there's just those songs that you just write in a day, and it's like, oh shit, we wrote that in a day. And then you have other songs, like a song called Thick as Blood that took fucking forever to write. But yeah, it's just like that song just kind of fell out, and you know, we recorded it, and it was like the only song we had demoed besides Two Worlds Away, which is like all Dakota wrote that whole song. It's his song. We didn't really have anything to do with it except for screaming. The screaming parts, I did those.
Treading Water and Two Worlds Apart were my two bangers that stood out to me. Granted, I've done 2 playthroughs and I try to sit through it a little bit more, right? Come release date, I definitely will. But Two Worlds Away and the other one, those are the ones that fucking
Treading Water.
Yeah, Treading Water.
Man,
Matt mentioned that.
It's hard for me because I think I can pick a favorite from any of the songs. Like I can figure out like something of that makes it my favorite. You know, just I'm in love with pretty much every song on the record, and which is something I can't say for other records. Like for Loose Threads, there were some songs on there, like The Itch. I fucking hate that song. And I just have never really. I was like, just never a song that connected with me. And I'm not a big like into the heavy shit for no reason. You know, just heavy songs for no reason.
Right.
I like to have I like the more melodic stuff for sure.
So, 2 things. I do have the tour poster for August Red. We Came as Romans Hollow Front.
That's hard.
Boy Division.
Yes, dude.
That's a hard tour.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking good one. That is gonna be a real fucking good one.
That's a lot of headbanging, bro. Like,
yep. And that's our second tour with We Came as Romans.
Hollow Front's gonna warm you up for that ABR Grainer shit.
The second piece is we are going to do a reaction video at some point over the next day or 2, I believe, to Comatose, which is also another fucking great track. It makes sense why that one's the single that you guys decided to put out too. And the video behind that one is also a fucking banger of a track. Do you have so you hate the itch. What is your favorite song to play live?
Oh, probably Treading Water right now, I'd say.
Okay.
That one's just fun. It's just the bopper, man. And then I think we just started playing. Well, we haven't played Heritage live yet, but I'm excited to play that one live.
That song goes hard.
Yeah, we practiced it for like the first time the other day, and it sounds good. So that'll be fun. Changeling, I'm excited to play that one for sure.
Nice.
But right now, the set that we've already played, definitely Treading Water. Comatose is sick too, though. But yeah, I like all these songs, so it's hard for me to. It's like when we play the older stuff where I'm like, like we need. Sometimes you have to do a fan pleaser, which our fan pleaser is like "Don't Fall Asleep," which is like an older song, but it's got like 5 million listens or whatever, and so people want to hear that one. But man, I hate playing that one. You know,
it's funny how bands grow to hate their own material.
I don't hate the song. It's just like that we have better songs, but I think it's like that one or Still Life, and it's like Still Life was never like a great live song for me. It's it's kind of boring for everybody else to play. It's kind of rough for me to do vocals for because it's like so many vocals. So it's just like it's either those are the 2 older songs that people want to hear. You know, we always get the people that come up to at shows being like, "Why don't you play the one song?" And I'm like, "Which one?" It's like, the one, the Don't Fall Asleep.
How many can I fucking go through, man?
Fucking it's the goddamn Deadbolt syndrome. The one song where everyone's like, "Play the fucking song," and like, they're just like, "Yo, we're not playing anymore because that's all people fucking talk about. Like, we're retired."
Well, we're not on ABR. I don't think we are. I think we're just playing. I think we're playing Wearing Thin and then all stuff from the new record.
Okay, no, that's a solid one. Hey, at a certain point, band, you got to move on from the first album. You got to move on.
Well, if you're successful, we have 30 minutes to get up there. 30 minutes. It's not like we have. If we had like I'm sure ABR set's probably like an hour and 30 minutes long. If we had that long, we could put old songs in there for sure. We will whenever we headline, But like on these smaller tours, it's like, well, we're trying to push the material, which is why we're playing Changeling, because I think Changeling would be a song that ABR fans will like, because it's very like fast paced and energetic and a little bit more technical. And so, you know, it's just playing the songs that I think that the ABR fans, you know, are gonna, you know, grind, because that's the main goal of touring with these bands, is to absorb as many of their fans as possible.
ABR fans, yeah, they're gonna dig The Price of Dreaming. Like, I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, you guys, you know, you do metalcore, you have a little bit of the melodic, a little bit of the squibbly dibblies, and then, you know, I already brought up Changeling and Heritage. That's like the song me and my friends would go to first off the album, like find what the heaviest one is. So skip around. I want to know, what is your creative process like when you're coming up with lyrics to stick them to a song? You know, how do you do it? What do you do? Is it fun? Is it difficult? What's the deal?
Oh, you know, it's not. I mean, it can be difficult. Depends on the song, really. Like I said, Treading Water just flew out of my head, because I think if you have an immediate connection with an instrumental, like as immediate as I did with that song, like the lyrics just literally just formed, you know. But then you have other songs like I said, Thick as Blood. Changeling was also a super hard one to write for. And that was because we were at the studio and we were kind of marathon writing. We didn't have anything when we came in. It was, you know, just Treading Water and Two Worlds Away were the only songs we had with lyrics. And so we went into the studio, and while they were recording instrumentals, we were recording vocals. We were just kind of writing lyrics at night, doing the vocals next day, writing lyrics at night, and then, you know, kind of rinse and repeat. Like I would have an instrumental to listen to. That's what I do, is I'll get an instrumental and I'll just listen to it over and over and over and over until I have that shit. Like, you know, I know the song backwards, frontwards. And then I'll sit down and I'll go part by part and I'll write to the part. That's how I do it. And there'll be times where like I'll have like a thought in my head, or, you know, something that could be like a cool line, and then I'll write it down, and maybe it'll get used, or maybe it'll lay forgotten in my notes, in my thousands of notes, you know. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's kind of like a straight, like, get the instrumental, sit down, bang out the lyrics, record. It's always in a very short succession. I've always, that for every Hollow Front album, I've always done like writing lyrics the night before and doing vocals the next day. That's just kind of how it's always
like
worked.
Procrastinating, like for schoolwork and shit.
I'm a bad procrastinator for sure. But when you're at the studio, we were in Pennsylvania at Atrium Audio, which they did like Era's newest album, and the Light Moths the Flame stuff, and so we were there, and we spent the whole month there, and so it was like, you know, it was very quick. You know, even though you have 30 days or so, it's still like a lot going on, because they only work like 8 hours a day. You know, they work like normal schedules. And so we have to get a lot done in 8 hours a day, and they don't work the weekends, so you have the weekends off. So you're kind of only doing 5 days a week. And so we were writing lyrics like crazy.
There's something to be said to be able to do that and still bump out, like, you said cohesive earlier, and it is lyrics that are cohesive, because you can tell when people are just throwing words to songs. I was just talking about this the other day, and like, there's, let's say 90% of, this is, my wife said this, imagine there's 90% of songs where the lyrical content's about love, right? In the world, like, most songs are about love or some sort of like weird hope, right? And then you have some songs that are about like partying, and some songs, right? To have songs that actually have meaningful lyrical content, you know, it's not a one size fits all formula. So to be able to actually write lyrics that are cohesive with the album, like you said, and, you know, I know you use the word generic, but there's something different about what you guys are doing. I don't necessarily think it's generic in the sense that it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it that it's
not generic core.
Rinse, repeat already. But it's rinse, repeat in a way that you guys just have a formula, and the formula works, but it's not by any means like copy.
Yeah, I only just meant that Hollow Front's not a band that is trying to
thought-provoking change. You're not going home and going, oh man, what does it mean?
We're not trying. Yeah, we're writing just authentic lyrics, you know, and like we sat down and we kind of came up with the concepts for every song. You know, we showed up with like 15 instrumentals, I think, and we whittled it down to 12, and we just sat down and kind of came up with concepts for every track. So it was something that was, and I think this album more than any album was like a solid group effort. Like, it was like everyone was firing on all cylinders, and it was cool because we were out of our element. We were in Pennsylvania. We never been to these, met these people before, or worked with them before, and it was just kind of like jumping into the fire. And it was a crazy month. It was a lot of, and there were some times where it's like, fuck, I cannot think of anything else to fucking say. So you just have to take the break and come back at it later, and
reassess.
You can't not do it. That's the thing, is because you have to be ready for the next day. So, and I think they're like with Changeling, that one was a really hard one. We spent almost a whole day like working with the producer, like writing for that song, because that song was that one didn't fall out of my head. That one was tough. It was a very tough song to write for. And like, I saved a lot of those tough songs for like the end, and that's because my procrastination, so I just do the easy shit. The songs that felt, the songs that really came, the song that really came to me easily were recorded first.
Nickelback and their emotional songs, then songs about doing the dirty. No in between.
Hey, what about Rockstar? Because that's a song about want to be a big rock star.
Want to be a big rock star with a big cock. Yeah, no, that's wild. What? That's lyrics, isn't it? Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, here's a toughie for you. What is something that you would say sets you apart from all the other vocalists in the metal genre?
Jesus Christ. What kind of question is this?
What kind of question? A good one.
So you just said it, yeah, because we're so groundbreaking and shit.
I don't consider myself, I think that, I get compared to Jamie from Polaris a lot. I don't necessarily see, I think we're just both like emotional, and like we have like a very raw scream, I think, in certain spaces. And I just go out and just do my best, man. I don't know what really sets me apart. I go out and I scream, and I'm what I'm saying is true, like the shit that's written, it's not like made up shit, So like, it's just we believe in it. So it's, and I go out and I just do my best. I don't try to, I guess, be like, I'm trying to word this right so I don't fuck this up.
Oh no, I want to say it.
No pressure.
I'm not trying to be the best. I'm not trying to be like better than people. I'm not trying to compare myself to other people, because I think all vocalists are different in their own way. And I think I have mad respect for people that can go out for like 40 days in a row and scream and sing, and it's fucking hard. It's so hard. And I'm just happy to be considered, good. That's all. So setting myself apart, I don't really have an answer for that, because I don't think I'm just doing my best.
That's a great answer. I had to plead your case question, and that pretty much did it, answered it. My plead your case was tell me why this album particularly is your best album yet. Can
or if it's not.
No, I mean, what are you talking about?
It definitely is.
Of course, yeah. So why is it? Convince me. I understand. Thank you. It's about time that the moves get made. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So you want me to
just why is this better than Loose Threads? Why is this the best album to date by Hollowfront? What? How did you write stuff? Okay, we can ask that after. My question first.
Wow, fans matter, Brian.
Shit, dude. You guys are giving me these questions that are
plead your case, sir. That's what the question is.
Now you want to go back to fuck, marry, kill, don't you?
Yeah. Who's getting canceled?
That one was way easier. Yeah, I think that it's just like the heart, man. It was just like and I think it came at a time like, it was, in the pandemic, and shit was like kind of bleak, and like we had tours that, were canceled, and we had tours like that were coming up, but we didn't know if they were gonna, happen. So we were just really like hungry, you know, and we had just gotten signed to UNFD, and like we put out Loose Threads, and it's like, how do you top, you know, because that was our, like, I would say like our breakout, you know, like we had like success before with Still Life and stuff
but Still
like
Life
that.
also
like,
is only what, 7 or 8 songs. Like it's
yeah,
not the longest.
An EP.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a full length, you know.
So
and
like
it was still decent. I mean, most EPs first off are rough. You know what I'm saying? No, that was a solid sounding EP, and it followed up with a solid sounding album. They're both legitimate, right? It's if people go Still Life's their favorite, it makes sense. You know, if they say that about Loose Threads, it also makes sense.
So, I think that, you know, this record is just it's a record. Like I think like I said, I keep going back to that cohesiveness. Like we really wanted to capture like that, you know, like I'm 31, so like I got into metalcore in like 2004, you know.
Oh yeah,
so,
you
like,
did.
We wanted to capture that you know, this is a record to listen to front to back, you know, and it's not like something, you know, and obviously people will have their favorite songs and they'll jump around, but I honestly think like it tells a story.
Yes.
While every song being different, it still has like an overarching you know, theme. And you know, I think Heritage obviously is the black sheep of the album in terms of the difference in like of theme and scope and, you know, and just anger, I think. But every song is just, we really like went in on it, you know, and I think that the hard work and the dedication and, you know, pulling another album out of our ass, and like, cause we recorded this album like 5 months after Loose Threads, you know.
Well, so that's my, you know, I give the plead the case question because the fickle fans, the fans that are going to sit there and want you to play fucking the itch and the shit you hate, right? Those are the ones that you've got to convince that this new album is good, because everyone's going to be like, oh, it's not as good as Loose Threads. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Everyone has their opinion, bro.
That's true. But come on, dude, you're writing new albums. You want people to fucking love this shit. And I've listened through the other 2 albums as well, and I think this is a sound that is deserving of a fucking listen to. If anybody's worried about a sound change or worried about progression or maturing, fuck that, man. You guys have done something you're staying true to the metalcore for sure. You're staying true to the sound.
I don't think our fans really have anything to worry about. You know, there's not as many like straight up heavy songs. There's no Vagabonds and you know, and
you'll hear.
But
you guys haven't sold out yet.
Hey man, if it puts money in my pocket, I'll sell the fuck out.
Hopefully one day, bro.
The album's great, bro, but I mean, I just wish it was as heavy as Loose Threads, you know. But it's
look, I know you can feed your
it's a great album, bro.
Big old house, but like, fuck the album, bro. Not enough breakdowns.
No, the album's great, man. I'd like a little bit more screaming, but album's great, you know.
Yeah, we get both. We get people that are like, I don't like the screaming, just get rid of that guy and just have the singer, you know. And then there's the other people that say get rid of the singer and just have the clean, you know, the screamer guy. And it's, you know, it's you're not gonna please everybody, and if you try, like, you know, you're just gonna drive yourself crazy.
Exactly.
Because people are
fickle.
It's hard.
They're fucking dumb.
They're
people
unpleasable.
Yeah. Yep. They're fucking dumb, unpleasable. You can't make them all happy. But I think this album is gonna
they still buy merch. They do.
Yeah, they do.
And that's
those are the ones that you want to support you, and I think that those are the ones that you are
dumb ones. You want the dumb ones to support you?
No, the ones that go and buy the merch. Yeah. What do you?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like 4.
No, okay. That was my point, is that you want those people to go to the shows, and those people are the ones that I think are going to appreciate the new stuff, because that's what's it's good, man. And you full circled it. I don't know if you know this, but you full circled it back to the determination and the heart, and that's the reason that this is the best album, and I believe that. I second that. I think that your determination and your heart is the reason that this is your best album, and that's why you guys are fucking successful. So take notes, other fucking bands.
Yeah, we start writing the next one in September, and that's where it's gonna get hard.
Damn.
But that's the thing, is like,
hey, is that your consistent routine? 5 months, this comes out this month, and you're gonna go back in and start writing in September?
You know, because we finished this album last year, so
I
like,
know you said 5 months after Loose Threads, right? And that was 2020, and so
yeah,
you're
2021. We like to stay on top of it, and we're just writing. We're not recording it or anything, but and just starting the process.
we
figuring out
starting at 19, ending at 12, whatever you said. Yeah.
Figuring out those, figuring out the next sound, that we want to do, that we want to try, and we have ideas, and we like to stay on top of it.
It's awesome, man.
All right, I got another tough one here. So maybe you can pinpoint this. When and where was your best performance ever?
Ooh.
Jeez. Come on, man.
This can be for you only.
We could just go back to all stupid. I got dumb questions if you want those. I got those for days.
No, there's a lot
of the collective band. You personally, your best show where you were fucking on cloud
you
nine,
nailed it.
son.
Like the rest of the guys were ass, but you nailed it.
You were a 10.
It's definitely a hollow front show.
Well, right. But
come on, dude. Of the Remains
you're not
didn't have a good vocal performance.
Nothing. Fuck, man. I don't.
You mean to tell me Haste the Pain didn't have a badass fucking track, bro? That you fucking
really say that was a band name?
No, I just couldn't think of another band that
Haste the Pain's terrible, bro. I would never wear that shirt. I would jump kids that wore that shirt. Dude, don't wear that burgundy Haste the Pain shirt. You're getting fucked up tomorrow.
Hope never dies.
Oh, jeez, man.
Hope dies today.
I should have blacked out my knuckles for this episode.
X's? Just fucking two big X's?
Just black them out like I had something there. What was the question? When and where? Yeah, best performance ever. Fuck. See, we should just ask stupid questions. It's so much easier.
That's a good one. That's a good one because I'm thinking like
that one's a hard one.
Chain Reaction sold out. 350.
That's like 300 people, bro.
Shoulder to shoulder.
I mean, okay, so if we're doing that, if we're basing it off that and not just vocal performance.
Well, no, I'm talking where you were owning that shit.
I'm sure a sold out show gives you that.
Are you not entertained?
A sold out show gives you that big dick energy too, though.
Yeah, yes, where you were swinging BDE, son. You came in full BDE.
That boy got some
big dick energy.
I have one. It's a recent one.
Yeah,
but this just comes to mind because it was a pretty damn good show. We got into an accident on the last tour that we were on, and like our bus got totaled and shit, and so we missed a couple shows. We were out with Tipper King, Silent Planet, and Avoid, and we we're down and out, man. We were pretty depressed, and we just lost our bus, which had like beds, and it was this luxury, man. It was the best thing ever. And we came back. We ended up playing 2 shows later. We found a van, bought a van, and played the show in Spokane, Washington. And it was just like, I think it was just like everybody knew about the accident, and it was just like very like emotional. It was probably the first time I cried on stage.
Fuck yeah, son. That's what I was going for right there.
Yeah, we want the tears.
Yes.
And because it was, it was a pretty bad. Our merch guy got really hurt. We had to send him home. He had to have surgery and shit.
Oh shit!
So
man. That's not good.
Yeah. So it was a pretty rough. It was a pretty rough situation, and to be back so soon after a traumatizing event, it's like, how do you handle that kind of a thing? And I don't handle those situations always the best. I have anxiety and shit. So
determination and
but
shouts out to the merch guys, the unsung heroes. Shouts out to the merch
Davian
guys.
is amazing. He had a surgery. Hopefully he's coming with us to ABR, so that'd be sweet.
Bro, it's ABR. He better bring his ass there. It's fucking ABR, bro.
Well, if his shoulders
he's hurt, man.
Nah, bro. He'll want to be there, bro.
Like he's just gonna be like,
what'd you say his name was? Davian.
Davian,
if there's anything I know about Davian, he doesn't want to miss ABR, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want to miss ABR. He's working to get healed back up. But yeah, so that show was just like, you could just feel the energy, and it was just, it wasn't like a sold out show or anything. It was just it was a really packed show in a place we'd never played before, never been to that part of the country until that show, and like people really, like we did really well, like just all around, just like the show went really well. The merch we sold that night went really well. The like people coming up and, you know, just expressing their happiness that we're okay, and their sadness for Davian and stuff like that. So it was a pretty powerful show. And like I said, I got on stage and I was talking about, before The Price of Dreaming, like I'd always talked about, you know, just the generic theme of the song. But after the accident, it was kind of like that song really like almost cemented, like it was, you know, you're really putting it all out there when you're on the road 24/7, and you know, anything could happen. And yeah, so that really, like, when we started to play that song, I got, you know, tears, man, for sure. But that was a great show.
It's a great fucking story, man. That was a great one. Great example.
I like that.
Good question, Matt. That's a good question. Right. I like the real quick, Tyler. Congratulations, we're starting a trend. We're gonna do that whole plead the case question by me was a fucking first time one. Matt just asked a good first time one. Those are repeat questions. We had a condiment question we were gonna ask you, but we had to retire it, bro. But I have some more. I have another. I kind of want to ask him. I think Tyler gets the last condiment. It's gonna, all right. You know, maybe later. All right. So check this out. Yeah. Pure Honey Michigan, mustard. Pure metalcore. What is there to do in Grand Rapids?
I don't do shit, bro.
Oh, shit. All right. Tourism's booming. What's up, Coffee?
I'm a poor-ass musician, bro. I mean...
You got that metalcore money, bro.
You know, but we got into a bad accident, and so that
He's got that metalcore debt, bro. He's got that metalcore debt, dog.
Yeah, we had to buy a new van and shit, so that kind of put a damper in my metalcore pay. But Grand Rapids is cool, man. They have like yearly, there's like this big art thing that comes with time. Like it's called I don't know what it's called, art something. And everyone people put up
Grand Rapids.
Yeah, art prize is what it's called. And like people like it's like a contest kind of, but it's like all over the city. People put like crazy like painting, sculptures, like, you know, and that brings in a lot of people. But I absolutely avoid it at all costs, because who the fuck wants to be in a, you know, just a lot of people that come to the, you know, and Grand Rapids isn't massive. It's the second biggest city in the state, but that ain't saying shit, you know. Detroit's massive compared to Grand Rapids. But yeah, no, I mean, it's cool here. It's chill. It's, you know, like, crime's not too bad. You know,
You're
there's
like
no real reason
for the city.
There's no real reason for someone who lived like somewhere nicer to move here. But if you,
I always tell people I go for the ladder sculpture and the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum or whatever it is. That's what I go to Grand Rapids for.
We were just over there yesterday taking pictures, and
is that real? Did you just make that up?
No, it's what, dog? What
did I just say?
I went to Grand Rapids once, and I slept through the whole thing. I don't even know the venue I went to.
Was it the intersection?
Probably. I almost hit a deer on the way back.
See, now, okay, we have decent venues, like the intersection's sick. They have, like, Wage Wars playing tomorrow. And, you know, like, they have some good shows down there. And but, I mean, it's pretty just like any other city, man. You got restaurants, you got bars, you got
a lot of deer.
It's got good shit. Yeah, we got deer for sure.
A lot of deer. Yeah, during mating season, those fuckers are out on the road, horny as shit.
Where are you guys from?
Texas. I mean, we're from California, but we reside in Texas.
Yeah,
that's how we have to put it. Otherwise, you give off the wrong impression.
Not a lot of deer down there that I've seen
in Texas.
Yeah, there's enough.
Yeah, there is. There's fucking dead deer all over the place.
Yeah, there's different kind of deer.
I would see more dead armadillos than anything.
Oh yeah, armadillos for sure. Going up like the highways, 35, the freeways, you don't see them, but like there's like obviously farmland in between houses, and deers get fucking smacked all the time.
Did everybody but me see Hollow Front with Wii Card last year? What the fuck?
I guess so, man. I guess fucking so. Hey, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, we were just in Texas too. Yeah. Like we just ended that tour with Tiffer King, like beginning of April.
Our boy Michael Martin. No, not this one. Sorry, guys. Our boy Michael Martin saw you in San Antonio. Rickshaw from I Wrestled the Bear once.
Silent Planet, they're dope.
What's up, Michael? Yeah, Silent Planet was sick. That was a fun tour. You know, obviously it was kind of hindered by our accident. That was kind of put a damper on things. But that tour was great. You know, Garrett from Silent Planet, super cool, and just someone that you can just like have a conversation with. You know, like which doesn't always happen. And when you meet band members, you know, it's just a lot of like he'll just talk to anybody. But like there's always like that week or two where bands really kind of, at least for us, like we haven't really. The bands are just kind of getting to know each other.
The feeling out process. Do I talk to that guy? Is he with that band or the other band? You know, I don't even know.
You kind of just walk by and go, "Hey, how you doing, man?" You know, like it's a weird world, man. It's especially just coming out of, you know, playing like local shows and stuff. You know, we jumped from that and then going straight to playing with We Car and Devil Wears Prada, and you know,
Like
King and now ABR
at the moment. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's grateful as fuck.
Yeah. All right, so here's my wacky question to hopefully maybe replace the condiment question. Like I said, unpaid interns. This is the best I could do. All right. So you're stranded on a deserted island. Desert island. You're on a desert island with three metal vocalists. They could be like people like Garrett that you want to have a conversation with, or maybe it's someone that's going to help you build a raft to get off the island. I mean, maybe you want to use Marilyn Manson's entire carcass as a boat to get off the island. It's really up to you, bro.
He's gotten thicker over the years, but I still don't think it's going to hold me. So not nix the Marilyn Manson thing.
He is a buoyant motherfucker, though.
I heard he's a little touchy.
I want someone massive, you know, like someone that could, like, you know, knock down trees.
Vincent.
I want the dude from. What's the band? Is it? Oh, shit,
Boy from Oceano.
No, is it Harm's Way? Is that the dude?
The big Jack. Harm's Way.
I want that guy.
Yeah. He'll throw you across the ocean.
Or the dude from Plea for Purging.
Andy?
Yeah.
Good old Andy. Ready to party.
But yeah, him. Probably Garrett, because I feel like he looks like someone who lives off the land. So
you need a buddy. He'll keep you calm.
And I think he just looks like someone that could survive out there. And then
Bryan
Kirby. Just because I love Bryan Kirby.
That's just recency biasm.
That's the last two tours, you know.
Well, Harm's Way, I've never toured with Harm's Way.
Yeah. Oh well, I was referring to Fit for a King and.
Ryan's our manager, so I've known him for like 3 years.
Oh, fair. Okay, I didn't know that.
So, wow, you think the interns would have found that in the research?
Yeah.
Research? You require research?
They're not getting paid for no reason. They're not getting paid for a reason.
That's a good question. I almost feel like the follow-up would be, what 3 albums are you on the island with?
Oh, shit. 3 Taylor Swift records, and I use them all for firewood.
Iowa. What a pick, son. Damn. Iowa's a good one. Fuck yeah.
And...
Wow. I might have to listen to Slipknot tomorrow.
This one's going to be Riot by Paramore.
Okay.
That one.
All right. Interesting choice, I guess. I won't hold you.
Okay.
Right.
You know, hey, it was a great show.
You really? Oh, shit. He booted him for it. I didn't do it.
It's a great album, dude. You got to have variety. You can't just have all.
No, I understand. Shit. I understand. Riot
I got 3 albums.
Yeah. And Riot? You're putting Riot on there.
I'm throwing it out there, dude.
All right. I respect it.
And you guys strike Riot. Take that one off.
No, you already said it, sir. You're stuck.
No, yeah, it's on there, bro. It's there.
That's in your crate. Unfortunately, Riot is in there. You're gonna look at it and go, fucking Riot.
I'm gonna listen to that one a lot because I love Haley Williams.
Oh yeah, he does it.
And Meteora. Linkin Park.
All right, interesting choice. All right,
Linkin
sorry,
Park goes hard
Theory.
with us. We're big Linkin Park fans. Meteor is a good one. No, that's a bumper.
My 3 records would be Suicide Silence, but all 3 of them are just The Cleansing.
I don't know if that album holds up still.
Are you?
Why? Because pull the trigger,
what?
bitch.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
What?
No, stop. We can't.
What?
No, dude. No. We can't.
If we don't boot him, I'll boot myself.
We can't cancel culture everyone. Nah. Yeah. Pull the
no,
trigger,
not because of the song. It's just. No, it's not because of the song. It's just if you think about it, like I love that shit back in the day, but it's just really, it's very fucking bland.
What it is it's like nowadays. Okay, what it really is because I do that shit too. Obviously, I'm not fucking listening to The Cleansing like all the time, right? But I did listen to The Cleansing last year. I did listen to it last year, and it stands out to me because those going back to albums, I'll do an old Devil Wears Prada album. I'll do a fucking old whatever, right? I'll do an album that is kind of old and stands out. It Dies Today I did recently.
Ooh, which one?
Fucking Lividity, which nobody. I mean,
come on,
bro, listen to me.
Native Choir, dude.
I mean, obviously that's the GOAT, obviously, and hey, Sirens was great too. Sirens was fucking fantastic, but that was their turn, right? It got kind of rocky. Right, still good, still heavy.
I like their Depeche Mode.
Lividity has has Come Undone on it. They covered Come Undone. Lividity's a banger, son. Front to back banger. That album.
Yeah, but that's with their
other dude. Yeah, the other dude.
Their other dude. I like their Depeche Mode with I think his name is Nick.
Yeah, the original vocalist. Yeah, it's still a banger though. You got to listen to Lividity. All the It Dies Today though. But my point being to that one as well. Yeah, you got to take it in. You got to do like one playthrough and it's good. You don't fucking need to have it in your car when you fucking are driving to the store and shit. Like those old albums, they're tough. A lot of them are tough to listen to. You know, The Cleansing though still holds up 100%.
I can't believe you said that. You offended me.
Yeah, Matt's really hurt. He was dead serious.
I'm sorry,
Matt.
I'm sorry. Do you need to write about it?
No, I'm going to go back and listen to something even older than The Cleansing now, damn it.
It's just, I used to love that shit, but now when I listen to it, it's like,
you know what,
man?
It's
like, I listen to it and I go,
I mean,
unanswered, bro.
I will say this. I listened to This Is What the Edge of Your Seat Was Made For.
It's the cheesiness of the lyrics. It's just
old.
You mean like the only deathcore band that had substance in their lyrics?
Oh, you guys are fighting. Okay, I'll see myself out. You guys are.
No, whoa, hey, yo. I'm not fighting with a guest. I did that before. It ended badly.
I'm not fighting. I don't care. You like whatever you like.
Music is subjective, but if you don't like what I like, then we're beefing.
All right. Those are fucking 3 good albums though. Meteor, Iowa.
Top 3 Suicide Silence albums.
Hey man, don't count out Paramore, dude. Great band.
Fine. It's fine. You said it. It's in there. It's fine.
We'll never forget it.
If I had more choices, I'd choose other albums. But I'm gonna go with that one. I'll stick with it.
That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be used for fire in like a month, I swear.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Brian, do you want to ask the condiment question, or should we get the hell out of here?
I mean, I feel like he's hit some new spots. He hit Washington for the first time on their last tour. They've got all right. This is the last time we're retiring this question. You're the last one who gets it. So just be prepared and make sure.
Totally lied to the last person.
No pressure. We did. Not important though. No pressure. All right. You have 2 hands, 5 fingers on each hand, right? That is accurate, right? You do have all 10 fingers? Okay, cool. Perfect.
Wow, that'd be so offensive.
One hand. You get to pick one hand. Each finger gets to dispense its own condiment. I need to know which 5 condiments are coming out of your fingers. Now, I need specifics. If you say barbecue sauce, I need to know which barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's, A1.
Hot sauce.
Stubbs, barbecue, teriyaki. Yeah, so give me what 5 condiments are coming out of your fingers for life now. What are these? And just for reference, cane sauce is like probably one of mine. We do fast food condiments, Chick-fil-A sauce. This dude drinks Chick-fil-A sauce. He drinks Chick-fil-A sauce. So you can pick whatever 5 condiments you want.
And sauerkraut doesn't count. Judges ruled that out.
Yeah, sauerkraut doesn't count.
All right, but if Chick-fil-A is one.
What, the Chick-fil-A sauce?
But it has to be from the actual restaurant, not the shit, because I don't think the shit that you buy at like the store tastes the same.
Okay.
No, it's different when you put it in the fridge. You have to use it directly from the bottle. As soon as you put that shit in the refrigerator, it tastes different.
Then yeah, that it ruins it for me. But yeah,
But which sauce?
Honey mustard.
The CFA
the
sauce.
regular.
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
The regular
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
Solid.
Honey mustard.
Which honey mustard?
I don't know. Just give me some Heinz. I don't fucking care. I don't have
No,
like
Ken's has the best honey mustard, bro. You're tripping.
Dude, when I go to the store, I just find the cheapest shit. If it's fucking cheap, I buy it. I don't care.
Oh man,
Right.
you need quality, bro.
We'll
send you some. Hey, remember to send him some Ken's.
I will keep that in mind. Frank's Red Hot.
The original, right? The original Red Hot. They got some cayenne stuff now, or weird ones.
Yeah, just the original one.
Cool. The others are good.
3.
That's the OG. Yep.
I mean, I guess fucking Hellman's mayo. I guess or some kind of. I like mayo on my
best food. Hellman's. Yeah, mayo's. Yeah, no. That's good. Mayo's a decent one.
It's probably going to be terribly disgusting coming out of my pinky, but whatever.
No, mayo before. What pink? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't know the thumb was the
I meant it on my thumb. I'm sorry. I'm on my thumb.
Yep.
Oh, that's a little piggy that went all the way home.
See, the question would be gross if we had him come out of the toes. That's where it would be gross. It's the fingers that are where the.
You don't want to know where the 6th sauce comes from. I'll see my.
Yeah, that's what's up. The
special to think
sauce.
Of a 5th one.
Yeah, the special sauce.
I'm trying to think, man. Condiments.
You got
soy sauce.
Okay. All right.
Michigan doesn't really have like its own like fast food joint.
Yeah, what's a Michigan staple fast food? Any?
I don't think so. I think we have
Culver's and Tim Hortons.
I mean, Culver's is Wisconsin, but yeah, it's over here now. We got Tim Hortons.
It's like the only place in America you might find a Tim Hortons.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, we don't have like any of the. We have like all the normal ones. We have like the really small like Mr. Burger or something. You know, it's like a fucking.
Oh damn!
But it's like a small like probably 3 restaurant chain. That's like
nice.
It's okay, you know. It's just not. But.
You know what fast food chain doesn't get mentioned a whole lot, Matt? But we had a shit ton in California. Baker's.
Because every time I bring up Baker's, someone calls me a dirty piece of shit and says I like trash food. But I thought Baker's was great. They did spicy ketchup before Whataburger. But they're like the most regional fast food joint ever. Like, there's parts of San Bernardino they don't even extend to. Like, they're only in San Bernardino County, but they'll be like, no, we're not going over there. I don't know. It's weird. It's very regional.
Did you get In-N-Out at any point while you were on the West Coast?
You might hate me for you guys big fans.
We're from California, sir.
Dude, I haven't had the burger, but another band member got the fucking the animal style fries or something.
Yeah,
and they just they just smelled so bad.
Like,
those are rough. Those
you
are rough.
Eat them?
Yeah,
I didn't eat them. I didn't eat it.
There's some awful things. There's some shit that smells terrible but tastes delicious. I mean, plenty of things. I mean,
okay. Well, anyways, let's do this. What were you gonna say?
He's like, I hate that fucking guy. You don't like. He picked Riot.
Yeah.
You don't like. He doesn't like Suicide Silence.
He's angry at you. All right, May 27th, The Price of Dreaming, the new album from Holofront. Any last words from you, Tyler, before we start moving this along? Where can they find you? The social medias. Yes.
Yeah, I'm starting to think about the sushi. The edibles kicked in, and I'm hungry.
There you go, baby. What social medias can they find you guys at? Give us any important information coming up. Obviously, the album is dropping May 27th. It is really good. Everybody go listen to it when it comes out.
It's actually good.
It is fucking good. It is.
I know we usually come out here and we tell you it's good, but this is actually good.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. You know, you can find us at Holofront on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, I mean, those are basically our 3 social medias that we actually like put time into. We have like a TikTok and shit, but I can't. I don't keep up with that shit too much.
Matt's on TikTok.
Yeah,
I love TikTok.
I mean, yeah, I just haven't figured it out yet. It's hard when you're in a band because it's like, what do you post besides your music? And
that's all you need. You're a band.
Yeah, but
you got to be entertaining.
Post a breakdown and a bled every day.
I think
I've found more success with Reels than I have with TikTok, and we do Reels more than we do TikTok.
We're actually on a Reel right now, kind of. We're on Twitter at the moment. We're on all these platforms, all over the place.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right. What's up with the Thickest Blood vocal contest? That's still going on?
Oh, yeah. So we have the Thickest Blood vocal contest, which is, we give them like a piece of like the second verse. It's like 30 seconds, and it's just the instrumental, and then we give them the lyrics, and they kind of just try to figure it out, or do their own interpretation. And which is cool. I've seen some cool ones. It's hard not to. They tag you in it, and you open it, and you're like, oh shit, should I wait to watch it? But then you watch it. So yeah, I'm trying not to watch anymore, but the ones I have seen have been pretty good. Yeah, and it's just well, the winner gets like $200 in Price of Dreaming, like pre-order merch.
Oh yeah,
and
awesome.
Then we have like two.
Yeah,
and then two runner-up get like $50 in merch. So I think they get to. I'm not sure if they get to. I think they get to spend that much money on Holofront stuff, so they get to pick out the shit. But yeah, so yeah, and that ends May 20th, and yeah, the album comes out May 27th, and 2 weeks from, well, I guess it's Saturday now here, but 2 weeks from yesterday. Yeah, and super excited for it. Like we've talked about, I think it's our best record, and I'm ready for it to be out because it's been a long wait.
I feel you on that. Bryan, where can I find you? Do you have merch? You don't have any fucking merch. Where can I find you?
I actually do have merch for my podcast, and I just give it away if you sign up for my email list. So go ahead and do that. Leave me a review
can't be that good.
Leave me a review on iTunes or Spotify or Stitcher or wherever, and I'll send you a piece of free merch. It's great. Yeah, you can find me at Instagram and Twitter at @ofBryanOfDeath.
Are you still doing that thing where if they send you clothing, you'll take pictures in it and send it back?
No, unfortunately not. I stopped doing that. I was getting really weird requests. Anyways, you can find my podcast. I wasn't doing that. Yeah. You're going to know the theme.
They send you a thong to wear and then send it back.
Oh, yeah.
The thong was like some of the easier shit to do, bro.
Just wait until. Yeah. Just wait until.
Bryan, where's that raccoon? Where's that raccoon suit I sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice. Me likey. All right, now read the rest of the promo.
Okay, yes, you can find my podcast at The Common Chaos on Instagram and Twitter. commonchaos.net, 2 new episodes.
Grindr.
I'm not done yet.
How long does it take to get through this?
That's a bad bit. That's a bad bit. I find my podcast. 2 brand new episodes just released today. You can find that at commonchaos.net and wherever you guys listen to podcasts. And again, I do give out merch. And then my Grindr for all you just freaks out there. You can find it at, what is it? I'm sorry. I try to forget it. Butt Lovin' Bri Boy. Yes,
I try to forget it.
But Love and Bri Boy is my Grindr. I'm assuming at this point one of our weird fans has made one already.
No, look. I got into a really weird fight with my girlfriend. Okay, about setting up that account to try to play a joke.
Oh no!
I have a lot of shit to explain to her, and it would really help me out if you could come over Sunday and have a talk with her. Anyways, follow both my Twitter accounts at Scene Radio and my personal that I never fucking post on, but maybe I will. Remember, we are here every Friday night for, 110 weeks straight now we've been here? All right, Instagram at iHateTheScene, Twitter at Scene Radio, Twitch.tv/iHateTheScene, Facebook.com/iHateTheScene, and the one so I can feed my family, YouTube.com/C/iHateTheScene. Find all those links and more.
Folks, I have to apologize for Matt's just slip up right there. He didn't mean for that to come out racist, but it kind of did. He has a family. And he needs to feed them because he doesn't unless he gets new subscribers over on his YouTube. We have 1.6.
I didn't make that was nothing.
Yeah, and iHateTheScene.com website. You can check that out. Updated, I don't know how often. And hey, Tyler, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. It was a fucking
Hey, it was a great time, man.
I cannot wait for this fucking album to actually release so we can start doing reactions. Well, we're going to do a reaction to... Oh, you got to stop with the music. Please stop. Shut it off. I don't know how to shut the music off. Thank you. God damn it. Okay, I'll bring you back. I get it. I understand. Yeah, we are gonna do a reaction video to Comatose because it's out already. But then once the album actually drops, I'm gonna do a review for it. For a segment that we have. And yeah, so we'll obviously do that once it actually releases, man. But it is a great album.
2 weeks before it comes out to go stream it.
May 27th.
You guys got vinyl? You got vinyl? I like vinyl.
Yeah. You can go to 2400.net, I believe it is, and get vinyl and pre-order stuff still. Yeah, go grab something. The blue vinyl is sick. I can't wait to get my copy.
Dang, how many different like versions are there? Do you know?
We did 2. It's blue. There's a blue like marble or like galaxy, and then a green marble.
So dope, dude. That's dope. Okay, we have this one more time. The Price of Dreaming, and then is it July 15th? August Burns Red Tour starts. Is that when that starts?
Yep, and August 27th on my birthday.
There you go, baby. August Burns Red. Weekend is Roman's Hall of Fame. Void of Vision. I think we're out of here, Matt. Is that correct?
We're out of here. That's a hard ass tour, bro. We better. We all need to go to that tour.
A hard ass band with a hard ass album for a hard ass tour. Coming.
I knew I was fucked.